Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Scott and this is another My Bourbon Journey review. So if this is your first time checking out the channel, or you've been here before, or if you're looking for something that for reviews of bourbons, ryes, single malts, then go ahead and consider hitting that subscribe button. So appreciate it. So today, rather than doing a review of an individual product, I'm going to go ahead and do something a little bit different, kind of fun, hopefully. I got 3 samples from a really good guy, Bourbon Brother, off of Instagram. So that's at Bourbon, Bourbon Brotha. So I have to say thanks to him for sending the samples to me for me to do the blind review. So I do have a card back here that my wife put together, so I don't know exactly what those are, so I'll check them out at the end and see which one of the 3 I like the best. So first I'm going to get into, I guess, the appearance. We'll get into the nose and then the taste part of it. So let's start with A. So as you can see, pretty nice bronze color to this. So looks like it might have a little bit of age to it. So let's get into the nose. So some nice sweetness, some good spice to that, some really nice like baking spice, rye spice. A little bit of sweetness coming through that sweet corn. Some vanilla, some honey. Really good spice to it though. Let's give this a taste. Cheers. So a little bit of heat up front, so it's leading me to believe there's a little bit of proof behind this. So it's got to be at least, I'm going to say, in that 100 plus range. Really nice kind of sweet corn. Really nice spice to it. Really nice like rye spice. Yeah, very just really nice, bold. A little bit of heat, something that really lets you know it's there. So with A, really good. You can tell this is a good bourbon. So something that's easy to sip on, a little bit of heat, some good spice to it. So I really like A quite a bit. Something that's familiar. So let's get into B. So you can see kind of like a dark honey, light bronze. So this doesn't look like it's got maybe as much age to it. So let's go ahead and give this a nose. So right up front, pretty sweet. Getting a lot of kind of butterscotch with this. Honey. Sweet fruits, kind of like darker fruits, but on the sweeter side, like maybe a strawberry, something along those lines. Yeah, just very sweet with this. So. Let's give this a taste. Cheers. So up front, again, a little bit of heat. Proof wise, maybe in that mid 90s to maybe low 100s at most. There's not a lot of heat. Some good sweetness to it. A little bit of honey, some butterscotch. Also a good like kind of rye spice to this as well. So these all, I believe, are bourbons. He didn't say, but I'm going to assume that these are all bourbons. So far, I don't think either of the 2 I've had are straight ryes. But yeah, again, a very good bourbon. This is a little bit on the sweeter side. So yeah, good viscosity to it. Again, maybe in that mid 90s to low 100s at most. So again, very solid bourbon. Sweet, a little bit sweeter than A. A had much more kind of spice to it. So again, very good. So let's go on to C. So again, similar to B, that light, kind of darker honey, light bronze type color. So let's give this a nose. Yeah, so right up front, soft, sweet. Very, very approachable. Yeah, again, that really easy or soft sweetness is kind of coming through on this. Almost to the point where it smells a little bit like a wheated bourbon. Like a real doughy, just soft. I don't know how else to describe it, but sweet and soft. So let's give this a taste. Cheers. So with this, again, very soft, sweet. Again, that real softness, light spice, sweet, vanilla, caramel. All of these are kind of soft undertones as well. Nothing is really standing out with a big punch or anything like that. So again, very sweet. So something that'd be really good to just sit back, sip on. Fantastic bourbon, I would say this is. So very, very different. They're all a little, fairly different. Like A is much spicier. B, I would say, as we get this direction, A through C, they kind of seem to smooth out, get a little bit softer, more approachable. So with that being said, I guess in terms of which ones I would choose to sip on, I would probably go C, A, B. That's probably the order I'd go in terms of which ones I would choose. So again, C, A, B would be how I would choose it. Now, the card is back here. My wife, again, wrote that down. So we'll see exactly what that is. So again, let's go. C, B, A is how I went. So let's go with A first. Or no, excuse me, I went C, A, B. I'm sorry, C, A, B. So let's do this. So as you can see, CAB is what I did. So let's see what the card is. Ah, interesting. So C was the 1792 sweet wheat. So actually something I've never had before. It didn't have the actual proof written on there, I think, when my wife wrote it down. But I believe the sweet wheat, from what I remember, I thought it was in the 90s. I'll have to double check on that. So that was fantastic. So my second was, let's see, I went CAB. So my second one was the Russell's Reserve single barrel. So I've had that before. Again, the proof was unknown at the time, but again, that's higher proof. So you could tell that had some depth to it. So that's, again, I've had that several times. That's very, very good. So C and A are very different. And then B was the J Bowman. So this is a Virginia straight bourbon whiskey. And I don't know exactly the proof, but I think that was maybe around 100 proof as well. And again, I'll verify some of this stuff too. So anyway, the way I chose was CAB. So with that being said, hopefully everybody enjoyed this. If it's something you'd like me to maybe do a couple more of these, let me know, and I'll try to get a few more samples and do some of these. This is quite a bit of fun. So especially when you don't know what any of this stuff is. So again, if you haven't been here before and you're just first checking this out, or if you've been here before, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and, kind of follow me along through my journey. So, leave me a thumbs up, some comments, all of that. So I appreciate everything. So with that being said, until next time, cheers.